I know it needs a paint job, but man, does that thing not look sexy or what? Alright. Well, man, it is like crazy windy and cloudy out today, you guys. But that's alright, we're not gonna let that stop us from getting another video put in, because I'm trying to get these videos out once a week for you guys, so we got to keep it rolling. Now, for the few of you that have watched the last video, you already know what this video is going to be about. The Mustang here has got some issues, unfortunately, and we're going to try to get those worked out today. But I've also got a few errands I need to run and pick up a couple things so I can continue working on this Sonoma right here behind me. That way you guys can see that happen, and hopefully we can get it running, because I know a lot of you are dying to see that, as well as I am too. I really want to drive that truck down the road. It just eats me up that it just continues to sit in the garage and keeps giving me problems, but hopefully we can figure that out here in the near future. But like I said in the last video, guys, I have an assumption as to what the problem is, so I'm going to get that hood pop there, and I'm going to see if I can fix this issue real quick. Then after we do that, we'll go to run these errands and be able to get a little test drive on it and see if it's actually working properly again. Hopefully it does, because otherwise I'm not sure what to do. So this is what I think the problem is. I think we need to clean our mass airflow sensor, and then hopefully everything will read right and I can not have any check engine lights anymore. So I'm gonna get this thing out of here. Just gotta remove a couple screws on it. Better go ahead and unplug it. Pull that red tab back, and then right there, that's just how we go do it, like that. All right, let's get this second screw out of here. Okay, now I think I just need to clean it right there with this mass airflow sensor cleaner, and hopefully it'll all work out really well. I don't know if this is a great idea or not, but I'm gonna try it. I think that's all I need to do is just clean those two little deals right inside there. Hopefully that'll make it work properly again. That's probably enough. So as you can see, it evaporates really fast, which is awesome. So I can probably just go ahead and throw it right back in. We can get in the car and take it down the road, get these errands run, and see if this thing didn't get it fixed. All right, so let me see, how'd this come out of here? Like this. Silver was up top, just like that. Get my screws right here. Uh-oh, somebody's calling me. Let me get that screw started and then I'll answer this phone. Who's calling me? I have no idea. Probably a spam call. All right, let's get these screws back in here. Let's get this bad boy. Can't see that bottom one. There we go. Oop, don't want to cross thread it. There it is. All right. There we go. Got that back in. Just gotta plug it in now. Lock that down. All right, I'm gonna put my tools away. You guys are gonna have to excuse my garage being kind of messy, and it's a little dark in here right now. I know, I'm sorry about that. I'm sure you guys can probably see just fine, but this right here is what we're gonna go pick up, some more plastic, because in the next video on the Sonoma here, which is gonna be the next video right after this one, I'm gonna be spraying in the bed liner on this bed here. As you guys can see, I had to do a house project, and the Sonoma kind of became my workspace, so I'm gonna have to clean that up in the next video as well. But right now, we're gonna jump in this Mustang, take it for a cruise, get a couple errands ran, and hopefully that mass airflow sensor being cleaned is what fixed our problem, guys. I have a couple other issues with the car too, like it's got a lifter tick, so here in the future I'm gonna have to get some new lifters and fix that issue on the channel. And I also think that the clutch is not disengaging all the way right off the bat. I'll show you guys what I mean when we go driving. Okay. Woo, it's hot in the Mustang today. too, but thinking about getting the carbon fiber ones. Let me know what you guys think about that. I mean, I got a lot of other carbon fiber stuff in here, these down here, and all the dash, but I think it'd look cool to have those carbon fiber also. Feels kind of funny. Front end feels a little bit stiff today, I don't know. Get away from the Alright. Well, as you guys just seen, that did not fix the issue. It's still trying to do like it's almost like it hits the rev limiter at 4,500. And I mean, it kind of seems like it's doing the two-step thing, but I wonder if maybe we should delete the watt box on this. Maybe I should take that off and just take it back to factory settings. I'm feeling like that's a good idea anyways, because it's such a high mileage car. Man, I love that exhaust though. It sounds so amazing. Now, this isn't a paid promotion, but for those of you wondering why my car sounds the way it does and you want to know what the exhaust is, I got stock manifolds, which I'm planning on going to headers here in the near future, probably BBK, because after the stock manifolds, I've already got the BBK X pipe. It's catless, and then we got some Flowmaster Outlaws out the back. Oh, and man, it sounds so freaking good. I'll get on it going through this roundabout here. You guys will see. Most of you already know, but man, this car sounds so freaking good. Ooh, that's the only thing I'm gonna miss about it, is those pops. Woo! Yeah, buddy. I love that roundabout right there. That's so awesome. But yeah, like I was saying, the only thing I'm gonna miss about what this car does when I take the watt box off and just take it back to stock is the crackles and pops it has on the D-cell. It sounds so awesome, but at the same time, like most of you already know from previous videos, my watt box isn't doing what it's supposed to anyways, as far as like hitting the rev limiter and making it shoot flames. I mean, I know that's not exactly good for the car, but it's set to do so and it won't do it, so I think it's just hurting it even further, which is another reason why I think I'm going to take the watt box off. Woo! She ain't fast, but she's fun, boys. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. I love it. Great way to spend a Saturday right here, fellas. Oh yeah. Man, I love the sound of this car. Yes, sir. Oh, you guys are gonna have to let me know what you think of this view. I got the camera set up more of a POV spot on my head now. I think it's gonna be pretty good for you guys. I set it to wide view also, so you can see more of the car, more of what's going on outside. I'm trying to get better on my video skills for you guys. I'm trying to get better about the way I talk to the camera and how hyped up I am and everything, because I feel like that's why a lot of my videos aren't really doing that well. Yeah, there, let me talk to the camera. I feel like that's why a lot of my videos haven't really been getting that many views here lately, is because I'm trying to drive stick shift with one hand to talk to you guys. Everybody's sitting at the light waiting on me. But anyway. Oh my. Woo! I love it. But yeah, I feel like that's why a lot of my videos aren't getting very good views here lately, or at all for that matter, any of them, is that I'm just not as exciting as I should be on camera. So I'm really trying to work on it for you guys, I promise. Just hang in there and just keep supporting the channel, and I'll keep putting the videos out, and it can only get better in time, guys. So with that being said, I really do appreciate every one of you stopping in, smashing that like button every time you do. But right now, I'm about to pull up into Starbucks. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. This ain't no paid promotion either. About to pull up into Starbucks, get my fiance a coffee, take it to her at work real quick, and then we'll go get these supplies bought for the Sonoma for the next video. All right, guys. Get this camera back right for you guys. Let you see how goofy I look with it. I don't know if you can see me in the mirror or not. Anyway, you see this right here? Happy wife, happy fiance, happy life. Take those, fellas. It's time to go get this drink delivered. Let's see. It's usually easier to get out over here. And I can hear that tick on the engine pretty bad. You guys probably can't pick it up, but I'll show you once we get parked. Once we get to where we're going, I'll get out and let you guys hear it. If you can. It's probably too windy, but... Well, I gotta apologize to you guys. The GoPro died, so I'm on the phone now. It's actually better than the GoPro. I just don't really like using it that much. I don't know why. I think it's because I just don't like having the phone getting all dirty when I'm doing painting and stuff like that, or my hands get all greasy. I don't like having the phone. It's just my only phone. I don't want to ruin it, you know? But now I gotta shift with one hand, drive with one. Yeah, it's not that hard. Just can't really hit the turn signal. All right. Oh, we got green. Alright, so at this next stop, I'm going to take off and I want to show you guys what I think about this whole clutch not disengaging properly. Alright guys, I'm going to take this corner and I want you guys to pay attention here. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about with this whole clutch not disengaging. I'm going to go to accelerate. See how it, like, all of a sudden it just picks up? It's like it's weak at first and then it just all of a sudden picks up and starts taking off. I don't know what the deal is with it, but maybe one of you guys knows and can comment for me and help me figure it out. Alright, it's time to go take this coffee to my woman, but I'm going to show you guys the lifter tick when we get parked here. Alright, let me show you guys. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but yeah, surely you can hear it right there. It's ticking pretty good. Hopefully it's not too windy, but I can hear it pretty good on the driver's side. Yeah, I think I hear it more on the driver's side than this passenger side. Let's go back over here. Yeah, I could definitely hear it over here. Oh man, look how terrible the paint is on my brake calipers. Another video coming soon. Time to make a special delivery, boys. Like I said, happy wife, happy life. She's my fiance, not the wife yet, but soon to be, fellas. Soon to be. Well, guys, it was way too busy in there for me to record anything, hand her coffee or whatever. She was super happy. I'm really happy that I was able to do that for her. But check this out. I know it needs a paint job, but man, does that thing not look sexy or what? I just love the way that blacked out look is, man. That's so freaking sweet. It's gonna look even sweeter when we get some blue accents in there, like the inside of the car. But I'm gonna run over to the Home Depot, grab a few things, and we'll be out of here. And just like that, we're at the Home Depot. Behave yourself now. All right, guys, let's get in here and get what we need and get back to the house. That right there. The wind is blowing like crazy. Look at my shirt. Anyway, diagnostics. Let's get back to the house. Man, wouldn't you know it? Just my luck. The GoPro dies. I'm not recording on my phone because it's too hard to and drive manual at the same time. And this chick pulls out and almost sideswipes the front end of my Mustang. I about ended up like Judah's garage, yo. It's a good thing that didn't happen because I can't afford to be buying another car right now. And as you guys know, the Sonoma still doesn't run. So thank God that car did not sideswipe the Mustang. Woo! Let's get back to the house. Hey, look at my hair. The wind is crazy today. I'm telling you, it's on another level, you guys. Kansas is something else. If y'all ain't never been here before, you got to come check it out. We got some wild weather around here, you guys. All right, anyway, we get back to the house and pick it back up with you guys. I think the weatherman lied. It's starting to rain again. I don't know if we're gonna get much done today or not, you guys. Stupid rain. Anyway. Woo! Yeah, man, I love them pops. It's hard to rev match when you're driving with one hand. Let's see. Let's get a little pull here on the way back home. Yeah, I need to figure out what's wrong with this thing. It has no guts whatsoever. All right, made it back. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of research to see if we can diagnose this car even farther. But yeah, the weatherman was totally wrong. It's starting to come down, pouring rain again. But that's okay because I'm not gonna be working on the Sonoma until maybe tomorrow, and it's also gonna be in the next video. So we're not gonna let this rain stop us from figuring out what's wrong with this Mustang, are we, guys? I'm gonna hook up my little scanner tool to it and see if the codes are telling me anything more. Hopefully it's different now that we cleaned that mass airflow sensor, but I'm betting that it's not. So now that I'm back at the house, I went ahead and got my GoPro battery switched out. That way I can switch back from the iPhone to the GoPro, and it gives both my hands free so I can record this content a lot easier. So we're gonna go from the iPhone to the GoPro real quick, you guys. Okay, so in order to figure out what's actually going on with the Mustang, I'm gonna hook up my little SCT tool here, and hopefully it'll tell us some codes, because I gotta check engine light. And let's see what, all right, there we go. That's plugged in. You see it's powering on. I turn the key on. Let's see, I want to do, dang it, something's not letting me. Oh, here we go. Vehicle functions, read codes. Continue. I got the key on already. Finally found it. You wouldn't think it'd be in vehicle functions. That's kind of weird, but it is. So let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good night. Let's just start at the top. P0155. O2 sensor. Heater. Circuit bank 2. Sensor 1. P0198. Engine oil temperature sensor. Alright. P0325. Knock combustion vibration sensor. 1 circuit, bank 1, or single sensor. Not sure what that was. P0330. Knock combustion vibration sensor 2, circuit bank 2. Not really sure what that is either, honestly. P0581. Cruise control multifunction. I mean that's not surprising. My cruise control is not working, so maybe we can figure that out today. P0581. We go back to that. I'm gonna have to do some research on that one. Okay, so P1000. OBD system readiness test not complete. That seems like a major issue. Maybe it's not telling us the proper codes if it's not completing this. And then the last one, P151A. Intake manifold runner controller performance. What the heck is that? Alright, well, I'm gonna have to do some research on these, but I'm kind of at a loss for all this stuff. So if any of you guys know anything about any of these codes, or maybe there's just one sensor or something on here that's throwing off all this, because it seems like that's just way too many codes at one time. That seems like there's just not that many problems with the car at once. And it definitely did not have a check engine light when I first bought it a couple months back. So I'm going to do some research on this, but for those of you watching, if any of you know how to fix any of these issues, please leave a comment down below. All your guys' help and support is so much appreciated here. And so I'm gonna have to do some research, like I said, and just see where to go from here. But there is that one. The O2 sensors I think are unfixable unless I put spacers on them, because I have straight pipes. The engine oil temperature sensor and knock combustion vibration sensor. I think that is what I should check on. Maybe that's what's happening instead of a lifter tick. So I'm going to research this and see what we come up with. Knock combustion vibration sensor 2. And that's 1. Okay, so I'm going to research both of those and see what we can do about that. And also the cruise control. Alright, so the P0325 is a diagnostic trouble code, DTC, for knock sensor malfunction. P0325 is a general OBD2 diagnostic trouble code associated with a knock sensor circuit. This code may be seen with other NOx sensor codes and lean condition codes. So that could be a possibility that, like, because my watt box makes the car run really lean, it's throwing these two codes. What causes the P0325 code? Failed ECU, failed NOx sensor, opener short in the wiring harness, electrical connection issues. I mean, I really feel like that's all got something to do with that stupid watt box on the car. I think that's what we're going to be doing here, is taking that thing off and seeing how it helps. Let's see, the check engine light illuminates on is normally the most noticeable symptom. The engine may have a slight lack of power. There may be no felt symptoms with that code. Okay. Alright, so it could possibly be the NOx sensor, and I'm thinking that the watt box is going to get taken out. So let's go on to the next code. Let's see, most of the time the fix for P0330 in the Mustang or most any vehicle is going to come from replacing the NOx sensor or repairing the wiring harness. Here are the most common causes. The wiring harness is telling, let's say, P0, okay, so that code is telling the ECM or PCM is not getting the proper signal from the NOx sensor. When this happens, the computer will operate as though it is getting no signal from the sensor at all. A good place to start would be to check the wiring lead from the sensor and see if any of it has been damaged or frayed. Most of them bolt right into the block, which makes accessing them difficult. Great. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to maybe change NOx sensors out on this thing, guys. But I'm gonna remove the watt box, try to get it back to factory settings and see if that helps any. So the sun just decided to pop back out randomly, which is really awesome. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn the key on and see that the watt box, I don't know if you guys can see it down there, but it just lit up. So to test this thing, I think you're supposed to push the throttle all the way down, and it should be blinking like that, which is cool. It's working properly there. And the next thing to do is to hold the throttle all the way down, push the clutch in, and it's supposed to do like a long flash. So we're doing that, clutch in, long flash. So everything's hooked up properly. It should be working properly according to those flashes there. So now I'm gonna hook up the laptop and see what the settings are like. All right, so now that the laptop is hooked up, the key's on, we're gonna open up the watt box. And okay, I want to make this a little bit bigger if I can. Well, I guess I can't make it bigger. Let me just move it down here. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on. All right, so that's at 4,500 or 4,000. I think I'm going to change this. Actually, what I think I need to do is hit read on this. I'm not 100% sure yet. I think that's what I need to do. All right, so we're going to go ahead and click read. It's reading. Okay, so this is what we've got here, and I'm going to change some things. I want to change the way this thing is hooked up here, and I'm going to do it according to a guy I watch on YouTube called Nate Ryder. Shout out to that guy. He's pretty awesome. It's been a couple years here on his video, but dude knows what he's doing, and I'm going to put my settings at what he does because he seems to have some pretty good luck with it. So I'm going to go ahead and swap out to where he's got his at. Okay, so it looks like we're going to change this here to 4,500. And then make sure that's enabled. Let's go down here to this and change this to, he's got, oh, 251 is what he had his at. Well, I could better keep that at that. Let's see, he's got that enabled. Over here I'm going to change this. Actually, that's what I want it to be at, is that. So we'll leave that there. Leave those two unchecked. Over here we're going to take this to 51. Rev limiter 6,500. So I'm gonna go 60. Yeah, I'm gonna go 6,700. Okay, let's just go ahead and write this and see what it does. All right, Okay, so now I'm just gonna start the car, see if it works. Alright. Seems to be running fine. Started up just fine. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is just test the launch control. People are going to hate me here, but this is what's going to happen. Looks like it's working pretty well. Let's do it one more time. Oh yeah, that works just fine. Heck yeah. Alright, so now I'm going to mash the throttle and then hit the clutch. Yeah, that works just fine. Okay. It seems as though things are working pretty well. It's going up above 45 now with floored, so I'm gonna take it out for a spin and see what happens. All right, guys, it's time to go give this thing a rip or two and see if we fixed it. And my lovely fiance here is off work, so she decided to come take a cruise with us. Yeah. So, we're gonna see if this thing still does that 4,500 deal. I'll wait till this car goes by, we'll hit it. Oh, it didn't do it! I think we got it fixed. The WOT box must have been the issue. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm stoked about that. We'll try it one or two more times. I wonder if it'll shoot flames now that I fixed it. It's working properly again. That'd be awesome. I know everybody on the channel wants to see it shoot flames. I do. Man, I love that sound. I like coming downtown because it echoes off the buildings really well. It gets real loud. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Oh my goodness, that was loud. Woo! Ow. Oh yeah. Let's go down here and cruise around the pond for a minute. Lots of people out here. Hey, that guy lives in our neighborhood. That's one clean F-150 right there. Sinful. That's pretty sweet. I need to do a photo shoot with that guy when I get the car painted.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. Well, guys, it appears as though we fixed our issue with the Mustang. As far as it not going past 4,500 RPMs anyways. Some of those other codes I still got to look into. Obviously we ain't got time to do that today. I got to go home and start getting dinner with the family going. My beautiful fiance's in the car with me, just kind of enjoying this afternoon. I wanted to finish up this video for you guys, but like I said, looks like we fixed it and it's working pretty awesome. The car sounds great. I just need to get that lifter tick taken care of here in the future. But that's gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. So if you enjoyed today's content, smash that like button, leave your thoughts and comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. If any of you have any idea about any of those codes, I'd love to hear it. And then, as always, don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Catch you guys in the next one.